Quick reminder, I've still got my shark card giveaway going on. I'm going to be handing out an $8 million shark card, a Megalodon one, to one lucky person for all the recent After Hours DLC content, vehicles, and more. That's going on my Twitter. I'll leave a link to it in the description. You've got a few more days to enter, and I'll be picking the winner here on Sunday. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the idea of Rockstar adding a new DLC to Grand Theft Auto Online before their upcoming game releases. And we know that, of course, is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2. And even though this is just an idea, there's nothing to support this is going to happen, there are signs that indicate that Rockstar could have time and the ability to do another update before the release of RDR2. So let's talk about that first reason, and that is the fact that Rockstar is flying through this drip feed. So if Rockstar wanted to expand and extend this content all the way till the end of the year, till the end of 2018 past RDR2, they could have very easily done that. There's plenty of content in this update, vehicles, adversary modes, more that they could have done. I mean, they didn't have to get all the DJs in the game back to back to back. They could have skipped weeks. They didn't have to release as many vehicles as they have in succession, back to back to back, sometimes even doing 2 vehicles per week. And now we're starting to see them get into some of the adversary modes coming soon. But we know that they didn't have to get into those. They could have saved those for after Red Dead Redemption 2. So with the current pace Rockstar is going on right now, and we know in a couple days we're going to be getting another new vehicle and an adversary mode, it's pretty clear that they don't intend this content to last beyond the lifetime of RDR2. All of the After Hours content is going to be done before Red Dead Redemption comes out. In fact, it's looking like it'll be done by the end of September. Most likely sometime in October is where everything will finally wrap up. I mean, we only have a handful of new vehicles that are left. If we exclude what's coming out this week, we've got the Menacer and the Free Crawler, a couple adversary modes, and then a lot of vehicles that are old just getting added to the websites and have minor changes like liveries and maybe some new modifications to them as well. So let's assume Rockstar is going to stay the course and they are going to release things at the same rate they've been doing, which is new content, vehicles, and more every single week. Like I said, Rockstar is not going to make it past RDR2, which means there's a potential for another DLC to come out before Red Dead Redemption 2 is released. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the After Hours DLC. So as far as file size goes, the After Hours DLC was the biggest update of all time. There was never an update that was bigger than After Hours. However, a lot of that was music, new animations, and cutscenes. As far as like new tangible content goes, there actually wasn't a ton. In fact, there's not a lot of new vehicles that this update really added. A lot of them are weaponized ones or Mark II variants of versions we've already seen. Like I'd say the Terabyte is just a Mark II version of, let's say, the MOC. Obviously, the Oppressor Mark II, a upgraded version of the Oppressor. So not a lot of new vehicles per se, and certainly not a lot of normal non-weaponized vehicles. A lot of this update had to do with the nightclub and the 4 DJ missions and the new business that involved around consolidating everything into one. So here's what I'm thinking Rockstar could do, because they are sort of split right now. Obviously, they want people to focus on their new game, Red Dead Redemption 2. But even Strauss Zelnick, the Take-Two Interactive CEO, knows that Red Dead Redemption 2 is not going to perform as well and not going to be as popular as GTA 5 was and Grand Theft Auto Online. And that's not a knock against RDR2, that's just the way things have been and how legendary GTA 5 was. It's almost impossible to repeat those results. And he's even mentioned that because RDR2 is a Western game, it's more niche than something like GTA that almost anyone can pick up and understand. So because of that, there's going to be a lot of people that will stay on Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Online, and not move over to Red Dead Redemption 2. And because of that, I feel like Rockstar is going to want to service both player bases. People that are interested in moving over to the new game, and also people that are interested in staying on what they have right now. Now, at the same rate, Rockstar sort of has to balance both of these games, not competing with each other. So I think that if Rockstar were to do a new update before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, it would not be on the same level as After Hours, that has like a real specific theme with lots of cutscenes and new characters and offers a new business function. I don't think it would be anything like that. I think that it would just focus on tangible objects that players could own. Clothing, weapons, vehicles, cars, stuff like that. And I think that's exactly what Rockstar could do. Now, I'm not sure what the title of an update like that would be, whether it would be, a Midnight Club or Tuners and Outlaws. But I think it would be heavily focused on vehicles and things that our players could collect. And the reason I say this is because those make really good drip feed items. And that's what I would imagine Rockstar would do. Release a tiny update before Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out that consists of just a lot of cars. Whether it's fan favorite vehicles from the GTA series, whether it's pop culture references from movies and TV shows, just things for people to collect and also things for players to spend their money on. Because that's another sort of topic we haven't really dove into yet, is really how much money Grand Theft Auto Online makes for Rockstar. And even with RDR2 coming out, I guarantee you that this is something they still want to tap into. The success of Grand Theft Auto Online for them and the success of Grand Theft Auto 5 as far as people enjoying it and still getting on. So what an update like that would do would sort of bridge the gap between the time of Red Dead Redemption 2 releasing, Rockstar wanting to focus on that, and then sort of giving us a little bit of a gap between when we can expect the next big GTA 5 DLC. According to the Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick, he says that big DLCs are still going to be on the way. And I think that Rockstar are going to continue providing updates for online. And I think the next big one we're going to see will be in the month of December. Now, as far as how big that update's going to be, will it be a Doomsday Heist level, After Hours level? I'm not sure with all those cutscenes and whatnot. But it could easily be something along the lines of gun running, Smuggler's Run, executives and other criminals, import-export, something like that. So although I think it would be asking a lot out of Rockstar to do something like that, get done with all the After Hours content, then make another sort of vehicle, tangible content-based DLC right before RDR2 releases to satisfy everyone in Grand Theft Auto Online. Then RDR2 releases, players jump on that, they enjoy it, they have fun. But if you want to stay on online, you can, as they'll be drip feeding content every single week. Because if Rockstar doesn't do that, we haven't even talked about the other side of the coin, it's going to be the longest dry period ever for online. And maybe Rockstar is going to do that with the hopes that people will switch over to RDR2. But if they don't provide another update, basically all of October, November, and then whenever they decide to go how long without another DLC, it could be December, January, February, March, April, May. I mean, who knows how long it will be. It could be a very, very dry time in Grand Theft Auto Online. And I really do hope that's not the case, because I think the success of Grand Theft Auto Online has been the consistency of Rockstar, providing weekly updates. As much as people dislike it, the drip feeding that has new vehicles released weekly for players to come back in and check on things, the free money that they're giving out, all the bonuses and opportunities to, acquire rare and exclusive items in the game. I think that if Rockstar were to just let it go, you would see a significant drop in the player base, and it might be hard to get some of those people back. So Rockstar's almost put themselves in a tricky situation here at no fault of their own. Their own success has created these complications, and at the end of the day, it's a good problem to have, but it's also one that they want to resolve, and something that they don't want to just ignore or, have a win-lose situation. They want to try and get a win-win situation out of here, and how they manage that is going to be very interesting. So will we see another update before RDR2 releases? I'm optimistic, but I'm not expecting that to happen. I'll be totally okay if we don't see anything, but I'll be awesome and really excited if we do get an update before. It's just going to mean more content to enjoy. What the end of the day is win-win for everyone. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. What do you think Rockstar is going to do as far as Grand Theft Auto Online updates go before RDR2? Are we going to be seeing one? Are we not going to be seeing one? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.